Neville Goddard talks about the importance of the feeling, having the feeling for the thing in which you desire, and the importance of thinking from the end, meaning thinking as though you already have that in which you desire. The feeling is the thing which connects your desire to the thing that's not seen to make it a physical object or a physical thing into your reality. I think the challenge that a lot of us have is how to pretend as though we already have something that we don't have. And I think the key falls into the terms of having the thought process of a child. Have you ever watched your kid or a kid at the park, or just any kid in general, or even have you reflect on your childhood from the times in which you used your imagination so freely that nothing was impossible? Whether you thought you were a superhero, you tie a sheet on your back and jump off of a couch to pretend as though you're flying, or you have a cooking set and you're pretending as though you're cooking bacon and eggs in the morning. At that time and at that moment, those were your actual realities. And I think when we moved away from thinking so freely, everything became impossible to us. Or another thing is the preparation of having those thoughts, right? Like thinking from the end. A lot of us would think to the end, but if it doesn't come that day, we already look at the thing in which we tried to acquire as a failure. When sometimes it takes for everything to align up within, not only the thoughts, but the frequencies of having those things. Once again, the feeling of having those things, they all have to line up where there's no doubt, in which you challenge or feel as though you can't have it. That's what's causing the delay, the doubt. And I'm saying that from the perspective because I've experienced both sides of the coin, right? I've experienced the delays on things before I really got into all of these thought-provoking ways. But I've experienced the delays, and I've experienced the almost instant gratification of getting the thing in which I totally forgot I had wanted, in a sense. So I think if we can get into imagination and preparation as if we already have that in which we want, then the thing in which we want has no choice but to come into our reality.